Hello, welcome back to Mr. DC Universe Freshman, and today we're going to get into a little bit more horror stuff because I did a video about Jason and I'm remaking that. But okay, I'm finna be talking about the movie Primal, and this is gonna be a review for it. Okay, this movie had me conflicted, and here's why. I like the premise of a monkey and stuff, and we're going to get into the bad, then the good, then would I want to see a sequel. Okay, let's do this. Okay, so I really felt like they could have did a lot more with this movie. First, what they should have did, added more characters. And the thing about this whole environment, because see, this is what the movie's about. It's about this girl. She goes on a thing with her best friend. They go to her house. She has a pet monkey that she has for years. And the monkey gets bitten by something. We don't even know what the monkey gets bitten by. But then it goes crazy and kind of becomes a slasher. And we have had premises like this similar. Like the animal turns evil and becomes a slasher. Like since Jaws, we have had a lot of movies like this. But this movie, I don't know. It's kind of like they didn't do as much as they could have did to make chimpanzees scary. Because, I'm more scared of a real-life chimpanzee than the one in this movie. And here's why. The reason people are chimpanzees in themselves are fucking horrifying. They are terrifying. Just a chimpanzee is a fucking horrifying, terrifying thing. You do not want to be around a chimpanzee. You don't want to be around any chimpanzee. I would never want to even live in a state where I have to be around a chimpanzee, even though I know they're kind of everywhere, but even though we evolved from chimpanzees. But the thing that makes chimpanzees less horrifying is they're smart and they have less empathy, so they'll rip off certain body parts. He kind of does that in the movie, but not to the full extent that they do it in real life. Chimpanzees don't have any empathy. They have lower empathy than humans, and we already have low empathy. So, we have high empathy, but, primarily, we have low empathy. So, the monkey in this movie, he behaves like a horror villain. He doesn't use his full strength, and they really underestimate how strong a chimpanzee actually is. And there are a few deaths in the movie that there's one death that I'm oh, but then it's but it's these characters are semi-likable, so they're not just cannon fodder, they are semi-likable. And then it's I don't feel like the environment the chimpanzee is in is really that interesting. It would have been more interesting if it was a jungle or somewhere else, or somewhere kind of more urban. And it's the monkey just doesn't tear people apart as how a chimpanzee would do in real life. Because that would be horrifying to adapt. That would be so cool to adapt to, though. Just seeing that and people looking it up and being oh my god, I'm more horrified. But the things I did like in this movie is I like the fact that the chimpanzee could talk, kind of communicate, and how it was moving sometimes. And it had real tense moments in this movie that I liked. There's a part where the chimpanzee is just staring at people, and it's just they're hiding in the closet, and I'm thinking, oh my god. And then it does climb a little bit. I wish it did more of that in the movie, but it does climb a little bit and climb on surfaces, and I'm oh, that's kind of cool. And then the second thing the chimpanzee does that I really like is the way it talks with the little iPad thing. And that's kind of creepy because it also implies that it has intelligence, and now it's psycho. And I wish they would have did more like that and really got into how evil chimpanzees actually are. And it's just, oh my god. Just think about just the surface level of stuff. We just need to think about how it could have been deeper in it, but that would have made it more unrealistic. But honestly, it could have used a bit more unrealism. I would have liked it to be a little bit more unrealistic if we would have got a better result, because it was just felt just kind of a basic slasher. And it's dang, chimpanzees were smarter than that. I read that one case with that one woman, and that was horrifying. But yeah, would I like to see a sequel of this movie? I would, but it would have to be different. I would also like for them to have a higher budget, because I could kind of tell sometimes that, oh yeah, this is a nigga in a suit. but like it did go okay. And it's like if it was higher budget, more in an urban area, I could like be like, okay, yeah. So if this movie did well, which I haven't looked up yet, it could get a higher budget movie and a higher budget sequel. But to then, I have to see, and we'll just like go on from there, like that. But like if they were to do another slasher, I would say like tigers and stuff. I don't know a animal that they haven't did. Maybe a polar bear, but they already did do cocaine bear. So hey, yeah, I will be making a review for cocaine bear too.